Yeah, right. You're trying to get me in trouble.
Ayun, mga motopips, magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. At syempre, welcome na naman sa bagong episode ng motogarage.com Live Season 2. At syempre, kasama natin ngayong gabi si Moto Bear. At syempre, si PGN. How are you, Moto Bear? Medyo matagal ka nawala.
Oo nga, pasensya na guys. Pasensya na mga motomips, naging busy lang sa buhay.
Yeah.
Ngayon, wala na ako ulit ginagawa sa buhay ko.
Napakasarap naman, no?
How are you? Mukhang napakaganda ng tan mo. Mukhang napakasarap ng
siyempre. Nagbilad ako sa bubong namin eh. So, ayos naman. Fresh from Boracay tayo ngayon, papi. So, para sa motogarahe. Gusto ko pa sana mag-extend kaya lang dahil may motogarahe.com live.
Hindi ka nag-live from Boracay.
Hindi, wala na rin ako pambayad eh. So, so kakauwi lang from Boracay, nag-celebrate ng konti ng birthday and ni Monique and relax lang konti. So, ikaw, Louie, nasan ka ngayon?
Siyempre, happy birthday muna kay Monica. Happy birthday. Sana tagain mo pa si Gian ng mas matagal pa. Yan lang yung wish ko sa ngayon.
Sana wag mong iwan si Gian.
Iwan si Gian kahit ganyan yan. Okay. Happy birthday. At ayun, yun na nga. Ayun po, nandito sa Clark kasi yun nga, alam naman natin, this week is PSBK weekend, Philippine Superbikes, Pirelli Philippine Superbikes, and we also have nationals for underbone and scooter. Kaya kung wala kayong ginagawa, hindi po kayo pwedeng pumunta at manood sa Clark. Kasi bawal lang spectator. Pero kung abangan niyo po sa mga Facebook pages ng i-update po namin kayo kung ano po yung nangyayari sa mga races. So may mga, alam ko live si Inside Racing, ila-live nila yung mga races. So abangan nyo kung si Marvin Makulabnan pa rin ba yung mag-champion ngayon para sa Philippine Superbike. So yun, kaya ako nasa Clark ngayon. Dito ako nagla-live ngayon. Mamaya may alam. Tapos pinahol ng aso ni
Pasensya na mga motopips, yung mga aso ko nagwawala.
Bro,
like pagkatapos tumahol, makakasama natin ang isa na namang kumbaga sinubulan natin with club feature natin with MXB Nats ngayon, isang club na naman ang makakasama natin at syempre yung mga idol nating mga PBA players yung makakasama natin mamaya-maya lang. Pero bago lahat, we would like to remind muna everybody na syempre pag bibili kayo ng motor, bumisita lang kayo sa www.motogarahe.com dahil pag syempre gusto nyo bumili ng motor na madali, easy at syempre sulit, pumunta lang kayo sa www.motogarahe.com dahil dito napakadali lang, hanapin mo lang yung motor na gusto mo, pagkatapos nun lalabas na yung dealers na pinakamalapit sa'yo at pagkatapos nun antayin mo na lamang yung tawag mula sa napili mong dealer. At syempre, makakakuha ka ng mas maraming freebies dahil may additional freebies pa na ibibigay si motogarahe.com. At syempre, kung naghahanap kayo ng Royal Enfield, this is the perfect time para bumili kayo ng bagong Meteor 350. At syempre, alam ko si Papi Gian naghahanap ng bagong motor. Yeah. Bagay na bagay sa itong bagong 350 Papi kasi napaka-easy. Kumbaga kung may jersey ka pupuntahan, may client ka pupuntahan, it's gonna be easy using this motorcycle kasi meron siyang kumbaga parang may Google Map siya doon sa na pwede mo i-connect sa cellphone mo. Doon mo na makikita yung maps na pupunta. Yes, so very comfortable din siya. Kasi yun nga, cruiser type, comfortable yung handling, yung position and everything, napakasaya. Ang pinakamaganda dito, kasi alam naman natin, marami kang cash, pero dahil ayaw mo pang gastusin ng cash mo, pwede kang gumamit ng credit card. At ang pinakamaganda niyan, sa Royal Enfield ngayon, pwede kang makakuha ng motor na 0% interest. So, para sa
siya lang yung nag-o-offer ng 0 interest via credit card, di ba?
Alam natin si Papi JR, si Moto Bear, di na kailangan yun. Pero sa mga nag-aanap ng good deal, this is the perfect time for you to own a Royal Enfield motorcycle for as low as 6,125,000 pesos. Meron ka ng bagong Meteor 350. Kaya kung naghanap kayo ng motor, bumisita lang kayo sa www.motogarahe.com. At yun na nga mga motopips, alam namin, kanina nyo pa inaantay. Huwag na natin patagalin, pakilala na natin ang mga makakasama natin ngayong gabi. Siyempre, coming from the PBA Moto Club, makakasama natin si Rico, si Joe, si Lamont, at si Sol ngayong gabi para mag-usapan natin ang kanilang experiences sa kanilang club.
Welcome. What's up, guys?
Good evening, guys.
We're on.
Lamont.
What's up, guys?
Hello, let's join us. Let's join us.
Let's join us.
Let's join us.
Ayun, I think si Rico ba nandiyan na?
Nandiyan na si Rico. Sarap hapunan, no?
Oo.
Guys, how are you? Maybe let's start with Joe first. Joe, you're in the middle of training right now. So how's everything?
Everything's good. We've been practicing in Batanga, so it gives me a good chance to ride my bike every day. Actually, before practice started, I wasn't really riding that much. I was just kind of chilling at the house and, not really doing too much. So just gave me a great reason to start riding a bike again. So, yeah, it's been fun.
How about you, Lamont? What's keeping you busy nowadays?
Trying to stay in shape
Mhm.
and going out on out of town trips when I can on the bike. So that's been fun with with my guys, the PBA Moto Club guys. So that's been good.
Ayun, si Rico naman habang sumusubo, Rico.
Ano ba ulam natin dyan?
Parang corned beef yan, ah.
Ayun, good evening sa inyo, yung mga viewers nyo. Thank you for having us.
Ayun, rejoin. Narinig niyo si Rico? O ako lang hindi?
Narinig namin.
Rico.
Narinig.
Hindi nyo ako narinig?
Naririnig.
On behalf of the PBA Moto Club, thank you for having us.
Topic ko. Thank you rin.
Sol.
Ayun,
Sol, good evening, Sol.
how are you?
What's up, y'all? Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat.
Ayun.
Magandang gabi.
Ito naman pala eh.
Ayun, magandang gabi everybody. Una-una, syempre lahat, we would like to thank everybody for giving time. Syempre ito, again, we're motogarahe.com live. We're just basically talking about motorcycles in our show. We've been 1 year in our show already. So yun na nga, you're one of the clubs na nakasama namin ngayon, PBA Moto Club. I think kanina nasimulan na ni Rico ikwento. Papi Rico, paano nga pa nagsimula ulit-ulitin mo?
Kaso hindi pa naka-live eh.
Ngayon,
Ulitin ko.
Ulitin mo, Rico. Nakapag-practice ka naman eh.
Wala man na nagsabi na, mamaya mo na kwento, no? Tapos sinabi, hindi pala like.
kasi
You had practice. You had good practice, Rico.
Okay, so,
Go
sige,
say it
kwento
again,
ko ulit.
speech.
Yung origin ng PBA Moto Club. Okay? So, nailig nyo ako, di ba? Okay,
Yeah.
clear?
Clear.
Okay, origin ng PBA Moto Club, si James Yap nagkaya mag-ride one morning, pagising niya. Nakita niya yung post ko na may motorbike akong bago. So, niyaya niya ako. Tapos niyaya ako si JC. Si JC niyaya si LA. Si LA niyaya si Joe. Si Joe niyaya si Sol. Lahat lahat nagkayayaan. So, akala ko dalawa lang ang pupunta or three. Biglang pagdating namin sa meetup place, 11, 12 kami.
Dami na.
Tapos pagdating namin doon, all-star pa. I mean, from James Yap to LA Tenorio, Kagiwa, Joe Devance, Sol, Lamont, JJ, lahat yan. Lahat kami, nagkita doon. Usually magkakalaban kami, di ba? Yung iba, actually lahat, lalo naging teammates ko sila. Pero syempre, yung mga sila, Kagiwa, sila James, rivalry yan eh. Pero pagdating doon, talagang kami, one page kami, nakakardo pa kami, nagkukulitan kami habang nag-ride. Alam mo yun ba, while riding, nagkukulitan. So doon sa breakfast ride na yun, doon nagkasabihan na, pwede tong PBA Moto Club natin ah. So yun, nag-start na doon.
Pero hindi na ibig
Anong buwan to, Rico? Last year, 2019?
The day before lockdown.
Yeah, day before.
Day before.
Nice.
Kasi,
One day.
I remember that.
Huling hirit.
Baka hindi tayo makauwi sa Manila. Naalala ko yung sinabi ni LA Tenorio eh.
Yun.
Yun.
Basically, yung grupo nyo, yung nagkita-kita nung first basically everybody's riding motorcycles na before, pero solo-solo pa lang kayo o group na talaga kayo. Sumubo si Ria.
Some of us were riding, but not all of us.
Mm-hmm.
It's your first time to ride with each other, right? that
like that many
day.
people, that many.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let's say Sol, you how old are you in terms of riding motorcycles already, or how long are you riding motorcycles already?
Well, I got my first motorcycle when I was 18.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've been riding for a long time. But I never rode out here, and I had a motorcycle in the States, and then since I've been out here, I never rode. And then Joe got his motorcycle, and he told me to ride it, and I was like, nah, I don't want to get the feels back. And he was like, man, just try it. And sure enough, he had it. This was his Hayabusa. Sure enough, I jumped on it one time, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy a bike. So yeah, it just took that one ride to get that feel back, and it was over.
That was tight. I remember that too. Like it was yesterday.
It's really Joe's fault.
What was your first bike in the US?
Kawasaki Ninja.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. So Joe, is the Hayabusa your first bike here in the Philippines, or it's really your first bike?
Yeah. That was the first bike I ever bought. Really, a friend
ever in your life. It's your first bike.
Yeah,
nice.
I bought the
Hayabusa.
I've always wanted the Hayabusa. Like I've always had a passion for motorcycles growing up. I didn't know how to ride. I didn't know anything, like I just knew I loved the Hayabusa. So my whole career, I was like, man, I want a bike. And I was always just too scared to get one. And then like 2 years ago, I don't know when I bought it, like 2 or 3 years ago, something like that. And then I just told my wife, Monica, I was like, you know what? If I don't get it now, I won't never get one. So I just bit the bullet and got it, just bought it. And I didn't care if I was going to get in trouble or not. Hopefully my wife don't see this. But I just felt like I had to do it, I just had to do it. And then I bought it, and I got 4 bikes now. So it's like, dang. Shoot.
Must be nice.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, how about you, Lamont? If Joe started with Hayabusa and then Soul started in the US riding?
Oh yeah, I got. There's a story too with Lamont now.
So my electric scooter. I had a Yamaha XSR 700.
Wow.
And then I used to try to keep up with Saul and Joe because I would ride with them. And my boy Sam Milby actually taught me how to ride. But then I was riding with Saul all the time. But I couldn't really keep up with him because he's riding an S1000 and Joe had an XR. So one day, then I upgraded to the XR because one day Joe tricked me. We had a ride. And he said, hey, man, can my friend borrow your bike, my XSR? I was like, cool. So then he let me borrow his XR. And I had no interest in that bike.
He thought it was an ugly bike.
Yeah, I thought it was ugly. It wasn't my style because I was into the retro, you know what I mean? Like those classic looks. So he tricked me. I took the bike. That's when we went to KG's place in Pampanga or Tarlac. And I was hooked. After that ride, I was going fast. I could keep up. I went straight to YouTube, started YouTubing all XRs. I think a week later, I went on Facebook and I found one and I brought Joe with me. And I was like, hey, man, is this bike good? They said it was good. And then I think like 3 weeks later, I bought one. So
yeah,
it's their fault.
You sold that weak XSR first.
Hey, I did. But hey, you wanted one too. He wanted one before.
He wanted the XSR?
Yeah, he wanted the 900.
I wanted the 900.
He still wanted the Yamaha though.
Just because it looks nice.
Yeah, it's classic. Yep. But these guys tricked me, man. So anyways, from there, we all ride and it's gotten bigger and it's cool because like Rico was saying before, we know each other for, from basketball or just, hey, what's up? We see each other, but now it's kind of like a camaraderie. You know what I mean? So it's pretty dope.
We brothers now.
Yeah, we brothers for life.
For sure.
Yep. How about you, Rico? Storyan na nila kung kailan sila nagsimula at paano sila nagsimula ng motor. Ikaw, paano ka nagsimula?
Hindi ako marunong magmotor. Tapos, pumunta kami sa BMW. Tapos, si Ronald Sington, saka si Lomac ng Atat, na nakita ako. Tapos, nandun din si Alot ng BMW, si Alot Manchas. Tapos, sabi niya, iuwi mo na yan kasi nakatingin ako. Sabi ko, ganda nito Ang laki Kasi walang kasya sa akin sa GS lang or XR eh. So, yung GS, sabi ko, ganda nito. Sabi ni Alot, iuwi mo na. Pero hindi ako marunong, sabi ko. So, ang ganda talaga. So, inuwi ko talaga kahit hindi ako marunong. Sabi ko, tapos ang problema ko, that time, wala akong helmet. So, yung wife ko nag-drive ng car, ako yung motorbike. Tapos nung sabi, bumili daw ako doon sa kabilang side ng helmet, yung tigo 1,000 lang. So, binili ko yung bilog lang. Yung open lang. Tapos naka-short lang ako, tapos sa t-shirt. Tapos buti naka-shoes ako noon. So, ride ako. Sa gitna ng EDSA, yung packet dun sa libis, namamatay lagi yung engine. Kasi hindi ako marunong mag-clutch eh. Before, nagbe-best pa ako. Pero, best pa, automatic yun eh. So, yung first time na ride ko na manual, lagi namamatay. So, binubusinahan ako nasa likod ko. Di ba, medyo matangkad ako. So, sabi ko sa kanila, pasensya na, beginners lang ako. Tapos yun, eventually, na-figure out ko na yung clutch pala, may certain point na aandar na yung bike mo. Pag naramdaman niya na yung, pero wag mo ibibiglang mag-on kasi pag binigla mo, dapat dahan-dahan. So, yun yung story ko. Then, the next day, nag-post kasi ako sa social media ko na nagpa-practice ako sa labas. The whole night, nagpa-practice ako mag-motorbike. The next day, after ko nakuha yung bike, tumawag yung atat. Club atat. Sabi, may ride daw bukas, sumama ako. Eh, not knowing lahat pala yun, super bike, sports bike. Lahat sila naka-leather pa and everything. Ako, lang, yung hooligan forma. So, yun yung first ride ko talaga. The next day, tatlo yung kasabay ko. Tapos, 120 na ako. Sabi ko, 120 na ako. Siyempre, pag first ride mo sa highway, 120. Akala mo, ang bilis mo na, di ba? Ang tingin yung 120 ko, nandun na sila sa Tagaytay. Nasa nasa Petron pa lang ako. Pero buti yung isang member, si Lomac, naka-guide sa akin. Gina-guide niya. So may kasabay pa rin ako, one member. Pero lahat sila, nasa Tagaytay na, mga 30 minutes ago, papadating pa lang kami. So yun yung story.
Nakakatuwa, nakakaliw. Anyway, alam natin si Rico, siguro siya yung pinaka virgin sa pagmumotor. I think the four of you, the three of you, Lamont, Joe, tsaka Sol, sino na pinaka veterano or who's the longest one riding motorcycle already? Yeah, so Sol, since what's the difference riding in the US and riding in the Philippines?
Oh, it's way better here. First off, the scenery. I mean, the places that you get to travel here on a bike is just amazing. I mean, like if you're in the States, I'm in California, you're on a bike to go to LA. That's already 6 hours. I mean, you're not going to see much, but just freeway, so, but here, I mean, you can go 2 hours and get to the beach. You can go into the mountains. I mean, you get to see the scenery is just amazing. Like, but it's really, I've never ridden anywhere else besides the States, but this is easily, I'm sure, one of the most beautiful places to ride.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to have one question for Joe. Somebody asking, why did you bought a Hayabusa as your first bike? It's quite weird because
was it because of the looks or was it because of the speed?
Yeah, just because growing up, it was one of those majestic bikes. You know what I mean? Like it was the Hayabusa, and it was just a dream bike of mine since I was, younger. So I just went on Facebook and was looking up bikes, and I saw the Hayabusa for sale, and I just did it. I just felt like it was calling my name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Was that your practice bike? Like you learned how to ride the bike with a Hayabusa or?
Nope. Yeah. I learned how to ride on the Hayabusa.
And you were self-taught, right?
Huh?
You're self-taught?
Yeah, self-taught.
Wow.
Nice.
I would always. This is how I taught myself. So just throughout the years of me growing up, I would always just sit down and then making the noise and that. Like that's how I taught myself. Just doing that for years. Yeah, just practicing on my imaginary bike. I'm not even lying.
How
See,
about you?
guys?
So what did you learn from Sol? Given that Sol is the one who's really riding the longest with you guys, what tips did you get from Sol?
You know, I think I got way better just trying to keep up with Saul, like following his lines, you know, because when we used to ride, I'll be a little cautious, but then I'd follow him and I just gain more confidence, like riding with him and Saul. I mean, him and Joe. So it just gave me a lot of confidence. And yeah, I mean, we ride kind of a little fast at times, but, you know, safe. But he, you know, I mean, I felt a little bit more comfortable, a lot more comfortable than how I was riding initially. So it's their fault that I got this BMW XR. So I just want to.
Wow.
Nice bike, though.
Yeah, it's a nice bike actually. Well, this is a question for everybody. So we wanted to know more of you, or basically your club. Who's normally the whoa? We have
Billy's here.
Hey, Billy.
yeah,
What's up,
we have,
Billy?
I did the cut.
and
What's
dahil
going
si
on,
Kim
guys?
darating
What's up,
ninyo,
B? What's up, B?
was
What's
also
going on, fellas? Hello.
What's up, dog?
What up?
Just chilling, you know. I miss
Billy.
riding with my peeps. Hello, G.
Yo, so pakilala ka muna. Hindi ka nakapagpakilala kanina eh.
Ako po ay
Baka hindi ka kilala eh.
Oo nga
ako po, my name is Billy Joe Budafuco Crawford. I'm from Abilene, in Texas. And I was born in the Philippines, been riding for 14 years now. And I'm talking about my horse. Well, yes. So I'm a host. I don't even know why I'm actually involved here in PBA Moto Club, except for they're my brothers. Apart from that, I'm welcome to be part of it. So yeah. So screw you guys. You know what you're talking about. Okay? PBA Moto Club for life.
Billy Boy! Billy Boy! Billy! Meron akong bisita ngayon. Ang tawag sa kanya, Billy Crawford ng Puerto Galera.
Sino?
Ito. Kamukha mo, di ba?
Parang pinaghalong Billy Crawford at Martin.
Galera.
Parang Billy Crawford, Martin Yebera.
Ah! Pwede.
So, yeah.
Billy, ano lang. Kwentuhan
Sorry,
lang
bro.
dito. Kwentuhan lang. Tapos, yun, sila dito tinanong namin kung, yun nga, kung kailan nag-start first nag-ride. Ikaw, 14 years ago. And yun, what was your first bike naman?
My first bike was a Yamaha R6.
Big bike agad.
Kaagad.
Nice.
But I actually learned, natuto akong magmotor from a Raptor four-wheeler.
Okay.
Yamaha quad na Raptor. It was already, I think, 700 or 750 cc for that. Doon ako natuto. I think that's how I got used to with the clutch and gear shifting and acceleration and all that stuff without balancing. And then when I got on a bike, it was easier because I knew what I was doing. So that's how I got started.
Balance na lang talaga yun.
Yeah.
Ayun. So, Louie.
ano lang, yung question lang kanina about sa PBA Moto Club. Sino ba yung normally pag nag-ride kayo? Sino yung leader? Sino yung nag-lead ng ride?
Si Sol nang iiwan.
Who leads the pace? Who leads the pace of the ride?
It's usually me.
It's all
Easy. That's an easy question. Yeah, that's an easy question.
Yeah, it's kind of hard catching up to a 1,000cc bike when you're only like on a 800cc bike. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I know.
But
Saul,
I'm up his ass.
guys, Saul is crazy.
Nah, Billy's crazy too. I'm not going down to crazy.
Billy
by
is
myself.
crazy too.
Billy's crazy too.
Basically, everybody on here is crazy except for me.
Louie, there's a
Billy,
caller.
pag may overtake sa amin, kunyari si Billy Boy, pag may overtake, nanggigigil nga. Loko-loko yun ah. Pati na-overtake ka na ko.
Uy, ginagawa ko lang yun pag may kotse.
Bawal overtake.
Bawal tayo overtake.
I think the craziest one out of PBA Moto Club, to be honest with you, would be Joe. Joe Devance is the only person in the world to actually drive a Hayabusa with no brakes. Nobody could do that. That's pure craziness.
That was on accident.
No.
That's crazy.
That was scary. I had to jump off the bike.
Crazy.
I jumped off the bike, and then I ran next to it really quick to stop it, and then I jumped back on.
Man,
Like,
how do I cancel out Joe in this chat? Is there a button here?
That was crazy.
Somebody wants to say hi to you guys. So, Direk, can you, please plug in the caller? Hello?
Shout out kay Boss Jason. Boss Jason Te of HJC.
Thank you.
He's
Thank
watching.
you for
Boss Jason Te, you're amazing.
Is he on?
I
Yeah.
think he's watching.
Jason Te is my boy. He's amazing.
That's my boy. Yeah, Rico.
Okay, Rico.
You're hanging around with Saul too much.
Oh, yes.
You know, the influence is real.
Oh, man.
You know my mentor? You know the mentor? Ba't kumukulit ako? May Billy Crawford, may Joe Devance. At yan na-observe ko. Kaya huwag kayong mainis sa akin pag masyado ako makulit.
Idol kita sa height mo, ikaw lang nakakapag-tilt ng GS.
Hello, good evening to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 gentleman boy.
Somebody hacked into our interview?
No, we have a caller.
We have a caller.
Hi,
Good evening. What's your name? Anong name mo?
Ma'am, sa phone po tayo makinig. Delay po yung
live.
FB Live.
Madam?
Opo.
Yan, sa phone ka makinig, wag sa live. Delayed tayo sa live.
Okay po.
Anong name mo?
Grace.
Ano? Let?
Grace.
Grace Bernardo.
Hi, Grace. Good evening.
Hello, Grace. Hello, Grace.
Hi,
Good
Grace.
evening. Bye.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Grace.
Advance Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, guys.
Happy Father's Day. Why is it today or what?
Advance Happy Father's Day.
Sunday.
Advance.
Bro, you have 4 kids. You still don't know when Father's Day is?
No, I have no idea, dog. Every day is Father's Day for me.
Nice comeback. Nice comeback.
Oh,
That's
thanks,
a good
man.
one. That's a good one.
True, that's true.
Thanks. I got 4 kids.
Grace, ano yung gusto mong batiin ba? Gusto mo lang batiin for Father's Day or may gusto ka itanong sa kanila?
Madam? Wala na naman si Madam.
Grace? Wala na yata ang load. Anyway.
Grace!
Load.
Grace.
Ubusan na load si Madam.
Ubusan daw.
Anyway, if Sol is the fastest and normally leads the group, sino naman yung laging nahuhuli sa grupo? Tsaka bakit?
Sweeper. Who's the sweeper?
O nahuhuli?
Or the last place?
Usually it's Joe because he volunteers to do that.
I always like to be
Joe. Rico's usually in the front and back. He goes back and forth, front, back.
Yeah.
Because he's the cameraman. He's the cameraman.
Oh, that's why.
Him and Rico.
Ako ang cameraman.
He's the director.
Ako ang director. Buti na lang lahat ng artista ko, masunurin.
May formation pa si Rico pag nag-ride.
Oo. Meron kami play 1, 2, 3 hanggang 5.
May pick and roll ba dyan? May pick and roll?
Figure eights. May figure eights daw.
He's not lying either. We got plays.
Parang basketball lang.
Ano sa long pinakamalayo yung na-ride?
Yan din tatanong ko.
Ay, nabasa ko isip niya.
Oo nga eh.
Yung bukas na. Bukas may apayaw kami.
Apayaw. Pero yung pass na ano?
Akong loan yun.
Sobrang layo. Cafe Mesa.
Cafe Mesa.
Layo nga nun. Layo nun. Nakakapagod yung biyahe na yun eh.
Oh.
Especially for Lamont. It's tiring.
It's so tiring.
Normally, how do you ride as a group? Meron ba kayo certain rules like bawal mag-overtake, si Sol mauuna, sundan natin yung facing ni Sol o ano lang, basically kita-kita tayo tapos dito edit natin, bahala na.
If I may, what we start with, Sol and JJ, Joe and Rico and everyone, we actually start with a prayer. Start with a prayer wherever we go, whether it's in Petron or what gas station we're stopping in, and we ride from the start of that ride to the end of that ride. We're just joking. Like, laugh at it. Who is the river and I pop willies like no one can. So he knows it's
No way.
Medyo nakata ko dun sa part na yun.
Wala ka pala.
Wala ako.
Sorry, my boy wants to say what's up. Hi guys.
Hi.
What's up?
What's up, Amari?
Yeah.
What's up, boy?
Wait, yeah. Huh?
Kids.
What you doing? What? Huh? Yeah.
He wants to scared him. He wants to get you.
I got a quick question though. Since Father's Day is coming up, does being a father change how you rode when you were single, or like to whoever it applies to? Did it ever change how you rode when you became a father? After, yeah, you get what I mean.
Lamont, go ahead. I know you got some kids somewhere out there.
No
Why you gotta do him like that?
Why you do me like that, bro?
Oh, what? You do guys somewhere out there, Papanga somewhere.
Wow, somewhere.
Oh, no comment,
Right.
man.
Okay, joke line. For me, nah, it doesn't.
Yeah, we all ride safe. Relatively
Yeah,
safe.
we all ride safe. There's times where we go really fast, but we all ride safe for the most part, so it's all good.
Yeah, something we figured out. Like after having kids, you really have to remember when you're riding, you have to go to home. You have to go home to someone. You're going home to someone. You got to be safe all the time.
Yeah. So we all ride.
Main rule.
Good thing.
Main rule: stay safe.
Main priority ng PBA Moto Club is safety.
That's good.
And yan yung advocacy namin.
Yeah.
Pero sometimes yung mga highway, syempre, as a rider naman, if you know it's free. Pero more on defensive riding kami. And kaya, ang mandatory namin is cardio unit. Kasi we want, pag may nat-attempt na mag-speed up, we can remind them, relax guys.
Yeah.
We're not in a hurry.
Rico, sino yung madalas na Rico, sino madalas? Yep. Sorry.
Sinong madalas patulin? I think that's a given already that it's solved.
But though I have to say something about that because a lot of people might judge, all the riders here, and everyone rides safe.
Yeah.
One of the main things. We all ride with gears. We're heavily equipped with whatever we need. So myself, I think all of us, we go at a certain pace where we know we're safe. We're not gonna just ride, try to be crazy, stand up on bikes and do exhibitions or whatnot. We just joke on each other and keep our communications like open and ongoing during our rides, so that if anybody is feeling off about something, pull to the side or wait on someone. So the communication is number one, and having the cardo units and everybody connected to each other. And we don't try to do like the really big rides, because it gets too messy and it becomes too confusing. So we're at a steady pace. Like, for example, if there are like ambulances on the way back that needs to be assisted, like Saul, myself, and a few other people would try to guide them and try to veer the vehicles in front of us.
We've done that a few times.
Yeah, we've done that a few times, so we're not rascals, so please do not judge us. You know what I mean? We're not trying to be mayabang, or we're not showing off or anything. We're enjoying our rides, but we're not pushing our limits to where we can't return to our families. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get that out there, because a lot of people might say, "La, la, 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 so Mercado." I might have to bust out Cartman again. Ain't gonna be cool, guys.
Yeah, so talking about safety, how do you guys practice safety? Is there someone assigned in your group, like somebody who's checking the safety gears every time you ride, or checking the helmet? Of course, most of you are using JJ helmet. So how do you practice safety in your group?
Safety officer.
We don't really have a safety officer.
Yeah, I mean, we're all grown. We all make sure that we're all.
You just make sure that you go to the ride with all your gears on yourself.
Yeah,
I think everyone's responsible for their own.
And while we're riding, we all look out for each other. So, like, if there's construction coming up or some, we'll tell each other. Or if there's a pothole or some on the road that we need to look out for, we all look out for each other. So, we're definitely not rebels or act like we own the road out there.
Is there somebody from you guys who's really saying na, "Oy, you buy this gear, okay ito. Oy, ito bilhin mong helmet, okay ito." Meron ba kayong
Sino ang buyo magpabili ng gamit ng motor?
ganitong brand yung bilhin mo? Kasi
Who's the influencer?
Sino ang buyo?
Who's the influencer? When it comes to buying riding gears.
Oh my God. JJ.
Guys, gusto ko rin palang sabihin na we just had our charity ride kahapon with JJ and Gerard Yu. So, ito yung advocacy ng club namin. Yung naging kita ng YouTube channel namin, we donated it sa SOS Lipa Village. So, yung mga bahay ampunan.
Thank you.
Sana pag natapos yung pandemic, mapuntahan namin lahat ng bahay ampunan sa Pilipinas. Kasi it's very touching yung experience namin, yung fulfillment. So talagang yun yung namin, yung priority. Now we're having fun at the same time. Our club can help.
That's very good. Ako naman, I have another question. No? If there's any place in the Philippines you'd want to take your bikes on, different from like kung saan tayo madalas na pupunta, is there a dream location or a dream road or a dream place that you'd like to ride your bike towards to?
I would like to do that whole Philippine loop thing.
That would be nice. That's intense though.
Mm.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
Yeah, I would like to just ride just along the ocean
Coast
somewhere.
line?
Yeah, coastal. That would be cool. To be honest, me myself, I haven't really rode to too many places. I go to Clark and Batangas. Like that. You know what I mean? Like that's the only two places I've ever been to in 3 years. Tagaytay, yeah. And then that's it. So I go to a different place every year on my motorcycle. That's pretty.
Would you like to elaborate on that answer, my dog? So you just been north and south. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's it, man. Just 3 places. Yeah,
You know what though? I would
3
love
years.
for PBA to like ride all the way like up north to like vegan or something like that. That'd be so dope.
That would be cool.
You know,
Baguio?
past like La Union.
A Baguio trip?
Yeah, like La Union, Baguio,
We're going to
vegan.
Kalinga tomorrow.
Yeah,
I practice.
I got a job. I got a host.
Got a job.
Stemming off of that, how do you balance your work with your riding life?
Well, for
I
me, I
hardly
don't.
ride.
I don't.
That's how I balance.
Yeah, I ride my motorcycle to work, but other than that,
Same.
I don't really. It would have to be kind of like a big deal if I were to actually go out somewhere. Just because I have a lot of kids, so I gotta hurry up and be back. If I leave, I gotta hurry up and come back.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah, Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, but honestly, I would really, really like to ride more. And I might make a point to do that this year, like just ride to different places, because that's one thing that I haven't really done. Just go to different places and stuff like that. Like what Saul was saying, just see, just a different side of the Philippines. I mean, the few places that I have gone to, I mean, I'm really just enjoying the company, enjoying the ride, the scenery. Like I'm looking around and just looking at everything. And, riding the motorcycle, almost, it's kind of like it humbled me a little bit to really appreciate life, to appreciate the Philippines, my riding partners, my riding brothers. I mean, it's crazy. I think people that don't ride is just kind of, they're either scared or they're like, I don't really know what the big deal is. You know what I mean? But until you get on that motorcycle, it's just a totally different feeling, like it's really hard to explain.
It's therapeutic.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Even on like solo rides, if you need to go places or whatnot, like it really is just time, like even alone, have a conversation with God if you want to, or just listen to music. It's really therapeutic. You can hear and feel the engine while you're going. For us, like me, having a bike and having great weather is essential for me because I get to places quicker. You know what I mean? We all do. And, it's easier for me to get to my job because, my job's like 6 minutes away. So on the bike, it's, a snap of a finger.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
it's longer to dress up.
Yeah, word. It really does. It really does. So, but, long rides, I've done to La Union. I've done to a fair share of places, but I would love to do like a really long ride, but I'd have to either borrow someone's GSX or XR because I will not break my back for more than 3-4 hours on my speedsters. You know what I mean? Soul knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's why I got the GS for tomorrow.
I hate you. I hate you. Did you buy it already?
What? Nah. I just borrowed the GS from BMW for this trip.
Must be nice.
I think the will be the perfect bike for your trip tomorrow in Kalinga. I just want to hear Lamont because he really shares thing on where he wants to ride in the Philippines.
Man, I mean, just like they were saying, like I've been blessed to go to more than just north and south like Joe. I've actually went to Subic, more south or more north, and I went to La Union. So that was a cool trip. The LU trip was dope because it was like 3.5 hours hanging with the fellas. T-Plex was just a straight shot. There's nobody on the road. The view was dope, like the scenery. That was probably my best ride. And then now we're going on this trip tomorrow. So And like Joe was saying, you and like the others, you just go and see the scenery. And this is probably one of the best countries just to get on the bike and just bounce. And then you get to see and visit so many different places that you probably wouldn't have because you're in a car. It takes more time. So any place that I go to has been like one of my favorite places. You know what I mean? I don't have a specific, maybe like the Philippine Northern Loop or right around the coast and stuff like that. But all the places I've been to is just getting better and better. Or even like short trips to Gaitai is cool.
Yeah, exactly. I think anybody who's riding a motorcycle can really understand what you're saying, Lamont. But would you agree on the statement that most of the time it's really not the destination, but it's the company?
Yeah,
Basically,
definitely. Yeah,
it's
sure.
Very true. Very true.
For sure.
So when it comes to PBA Moto Club, what do you love about it? And if you have something that you hate about it, maybe you can also share to balance out everything. Maybe let's start with Rico. What do you love about your PBA Moto Club?
It's win-win.
Yeah, I mean, yung samahan namin, yung camaraderie, it's very important. Tapos, ito, nakaisip nito, akala na nila bastos. Pero it stands for A. Amazing, di ba? Kaya yung PBA, it means Philippine Bikers Amazing. Lagi silang puro basketball player. Meron kaming artista eh. Tapos meron din kami businessman. Sabi nila puro kayo basketball. Nagkataon lang talaga, magkakaibigan kami na mahilig ng basketball. Former basketball player. Pero yung club namin, it's not specifically basketball. It's Philippine Bikers Amazing Moto Club.
Yeah.
Dami ng invites, ang daming sponsors, ang dami ng collaborations. So, yun, buti yung production team namin yung ma-handle. So, kami, sulod-sulod na lang kami. So, tomorrow, yung first invite namin, Kalinga Payaw.
Sarap.
Yeah. Yeah, sarap nan. Yeah. Alright, let's go kay Sol naman. Sol, what do you love about this moto club that you have now?
I mean, if you guys would just be able to get on the cardo with us, I mean, no one takes it serious. Like it's laughter the whole time. You know, it's jokes. It's really a good time. There's a lot of jokes happening, especially when Joe and Billy are there, because they bring entertainment, pure entertainment. But I mean, it's always a good time wherever we go. It's good camaraderie. It's a good thing. It's a good way to just get away from the real world, really. You know, get away and get on the road and feel the wind and the engine underneath, like Billy said, and just be with your brothers and have fun. You know.
Ayan. Yeah, let's go to Billy. Billy, given na alam namin ikaw pinakamagaling mag-basketball sa grupo.
Of course. Come on. They're scared. Terrified. They hit me up, I think 4 or 5 times for this bubble. I said no. I said no. You can't afford me.
So what do you like?
Sakit ng ngipin ko, actually, to be honest with you. No, it's really hard biting on the ring all the time. Super hard. Yeah. What I love. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? What I love about this group is just no one's above anyone. You know, everyone's all the same. We're all makulit. We're all. It really doesn't matter where we're all from. Different races, different sizes, whatever it is. You know, we're all. That's why I guess it's amazing because everyone's welcome. You know, and the funny parts and the funny bits about riding is the stress reliever of the whole entire deal. And especially when like one of your boys is laughing about a joke and his visor is completely clear. Shout out to Marcus Davis. And it was the ugliest, sweatiest face you'll ever see laughing in clear visors. You know what I mean? That's once in a lifetime thing. Too bad he can't be here right now.
No, that was
But you know, so but things like that, it does little moments where we really just I guess remember. There's nothing negative. Like I would never say, and the good thing about this group is that everyone's real. Everyone's lahat totoo. Like if someone's offended or if someone really doesn't like certain things, they're not scared. They're really dope to say like, yo, listen, don't joke like that because that's kind of offensive, you know, and stuff like that. You know, there's you have to test the waters at certain points, but there's a mutual respect with each other. No one goes below the belt. No one, everybody just loves one another, and it's a certain unity that we're trying to do. And as Lamont is my church mate, and Joe and Saul, I've hung out with them for years now. And Rico, Rico was the one to put me on the PBA, and LA Tenorio, and I mean, we have Idol from Imprint Customs here, where his shirts are really expensive, but they're really dope. Qualities.
Guys, speaking ng totoo, imagine mo ang naging presidente yung Rico Maierhofer. Walang-wala ng choice.
Walang choice.
Sabi ko, wala ng choice. Sabi ko, next year, iba na.
Because Rico is the most active. Rico is the most active, and he is the most energetic. I mean, sino ba ang gagawa ng susupalpalin ng isang player gamit ang sapatos? Only Rico. No one.
Wala ng choice. Pero
Walang
next kasi nag-start pa lang yung PBA Moto Clubs. So eventually magkakaroon kami ng mga meeting to be organized kung sino yung magiging president, vice president. Gusto ko ako sergeant at arms eh. Yun yung dati nung high school ako, gusto ko sergeant at arms. So next year iba na yung president, okay? So ngayon nag-start up pa lang.
Ayun, syempre nabanggit yung president, shout out lang din sa president namin sa MXB Nuts. Ganun din, wala din kaming choice.
Ang mapili dahil walang mapili.
Energetic, kaya siya yung presidente ng club namin. Same kay Rico. Alright guys, we need to, so basically before namin kay Paola, we just want to get your, get your thoughts when it comes to motorcycle riding. And we all know naman, we always say in the show that motorcycle riding is really dangerous. It's basically one of the most dangerous, hobbies na ginagawa natin. But basically, we can mitigate those, those danger. Pwedeng matuto tayo, we wear the proper safety gears and everything. So, personally, guys, one by one siguro, can you share something to our viewers right now or yung mga nakikinig sa atin? Any safety tips before riding the motorcycle or during riding the motorcycle? Just to ride safer, more enjoyable. Yeah, maybe let's start with Lamont.
I think for me, it's just to be very aware of your surroundings, because you never know when a car is going to pull out or something. So for me, I'm always thinking ahead, like, oh, this car might come out this way or this guy might not see me. So I'm always riding as if they don't see me, just to make myself feel better and always have an exit plan. And obviously the gear and being confident and comfortable on your bike and learning all that. But once you're on the bike, you can never get too comfortable. And that's why you always got to try to be aware. So just in case something happens, you can have a quick reaction.
Yep. How about you, Joe? Anything to share to our viewers when it comes to safety in riding a motorcycle?
Yeah, just kind of what Lamont said. Really just being aware at all times, like being present.
Yeah.
Is the most important thing, because again, you don't never know when tricycle is just going to pull out from the side, of those streets. You know how they do. They don't even look, right? They just kind of go out there. So it's really about just being present in the moment, kind of in life, right? Always be present is what I would say. How about you, Bella?
Hi.
Oh, she's listening.
Yeah, President Rico, anything to share when it comes to safety, President?
Mute.
Ano yan?
Safety tips, President, para sa mga nanonood sa atin.
Teka, Chappy, ano ulit?
Safety tips.
Tips. Yung first of all, kami sa PBA Moto Club, kailangan naka-full gear ka. May iba lang sutil dyan eh.
Sino?
Hindi ko lang sabihin kung sino, pero hindi nagpo-full gear eh.
JJ!
So, lagi namin i-remind. Kahit anong mangyari, may reminders naman. And yun, first of all, prayers. We believe in prayers na isi-save kami ni God. Kasi, importante yung prayers eh, for us ah. Kasi yun yung confident namin eh. While riding, kasama namin si Lord sa pag-ride. So yun yung major namin na tip. And syempre, guide namin yung isa't isa. Kasi as a camaraderie goes, kailangan i-protect mo rin yung brotherhood nyo, yung mga kasama mo sa road. So kung may feeling mo na merong alanganin na road, you tell yung mga friends mo, yung mga riding buddies mo na always, be safe. Talagang safety kami. Safety first. And to all the riders out there, safety talaga, always be a defensive rider in terms of riding a bike.
Thank you, Rico. Billy, anything to share?
I think everyone's tips are as basic but as important as everyone's. I think defensively and offensively drive as well, because there are a lot of blind spots for trucks and for Jeeps and for a lot of people who can't really hear and see motorcycles, like Lamont saying. So it's always good to anticipate what's happening before you, and also to always make sure you're looking side, because a lot of people have actually I have side mirrors where it's just for aesthetic purposes. You can't really see anything out of it, so it's really important to actually freaking
I
yeah, me, myself, and I'm guilty. So it really is important to keep looking left and right and anticipate other riders as well. And wag masyadong mainit ang ulo. Mainit na nga ang panahon. A lot of people get irritated and annoyed real quickly because, we're on motorcycles. Just remember that we are the shell for the bikes. The bikes are not the ones covering us. You know what I mean? So all the riders there, they have to understand where gear, the speed, and just how aggressive you drive really makes a difference. So everybody wants to come home to their families, So, and I've seen it happen. I've seen so many accidents happen in front of me. I've had numerous friends who have passed away because of mistakes. And if you can actually pinpoint those mistakes and never do those mistakes, you're good to go. And ask your wife's permission, please.
The most important.
Tumakas.
Bawal tumakas sa mga lalaki.
Get your visas.
Hindi pwedeng tumakas. So,
Yeah. How
about you, Sal?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody covered everything. I mean, for me, being on a bike, confidence is very important, right? To be confident and comfortable on your bike, but never to be overconfident. Overconfident is where you get in trouble. You start to do tricks and stand on your bike and feel like you're untouchable, and not realizing that, it just takes one little mistake. So, to be confident but not overconfident on the road. Again, like everyone says, like for me, I'm always assuming that a car is going to pull in front, and what will be my exit plan if that happens. You always got to be one step ahead, kind of have that sixth sense, they call it. So, I mean, you always want to be, head on a swivel and always paying attention at all times. Ride with people that are at your pace. Never feel like you have to keep up with somebody, because everybody's at a different skill level. So go at your own pace and go at what you can do. And that's where I would leave it at.
Yep. Right? I think most of you guys really shared something that is something na makakatulong talaga. But again, we would like to thank everybody for joining us. We really appreciate your presence, for sharing your motorcycle experiences. And I hope after nyo ng Kalinga and after 1 year ng PBA Moto Club, pag si Rico pa rin yung presidente, I hope we can invite you again to talk about your experience. So again, bago namin kayo baka or anything that you wanted to say pa?
Actually, nagbebenta kami, bro, ng merchandise. So,
Yo.
yung ini-income ng mga merchandises namin, so soon magkakaroon kami ng mug na may picture ni Joe, yung mukha ni Joe nasa mug. tapos mga shirt. So may 100 units kami sold out na. Pero yung design ni JJ yon. So yung susunod na design, if 100 ulit, actually, pinagawa nilang 300. So, yun. Siyempre, yung income nun, as usual, will go to charity na choices namin. So, yung unang charity namin kahapon, yun, na-experience na namin. And then, hopefully, mag-grow pa yung mga selling merchandises namin para mas marami pa kami matulungan.
Rico, saan nila pa nakikita to? Sa Facebook niyo ba? Tama ba yung Facebook niyo na PBA Moto Club?
Actually, meron kaming Facebook saka Instagram. Doon sila nag-accumulate ng order.
Okay. So, message lang muna, kumbaga.
Oo, message for order. Tapos yung production team, sila na rin nag-handle regarding sa order. Tapos minsan, nagpapasign na signature. So, yung mga may special, na-accommodate namin pa nagkikita-kita kami. Pinapadala ng production team, sinasign namin.
YouTube channel, Rico. Plug mo yung YouTube channel nyo.
Yeah, yung YouTube channel din namin kasi yung palabas, huwag niyong i-skip yung ads kasi doon po nakikita. So yung income nun, actually naka-accumulate na kami ng, to be transparent, may 79,000 yung club.
Wow.
So yun yung ginagamit from YouTube. Tapos yung 79 na yun, yung pinambili namin ng merchandise. So pag nabenta yung merchandise, madodoble yung 79. So mas marami yung pang charity.
Nice.
Pwede ba tumingin dyan sa...
Go ahead, plug.
Actually, I just started to do a collab with my boy right there, Jay, for Imprint Customs, and BGB, which is Bogus Baby, which is Amari. So check that out, and we'll be doing collabs soon. That would be for my son's charity, if you would like to ask. No, I'm just... But it's coming out soon, so it's katuwaan lang. So me and Imprint Customs, because I do believe Imprint Customs have the best jersey in our country. So yun. So, and on that note, guys, I have to go because the baby is about to go to sleep. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Billy. Thank you.
Peace, Billy.
Thank you.
Peace, Billy.
Thank you,
bro.
All up soon. President, paano na tayo ni President. Guys, God bless everyone. Stay safe. Ride safe. Be easy.
All right. You ain't got so much, Billy.
You too, guys. May ingat ka. PBA Moto Club, the best meeting.
Yeah. How about you, Lamont, Sol, and Jamie and Joe? Do you have anything before we let you go also?
I think Joe has the channel too.
I gotta go too, but man, just check out my YouTube channel, Living Life with the Devances and Mercado. You can check us out on YouTube, subscribe and like. But yeah, man, follow me on IG. Saw Mercado, Merc My Words, M3RC, My Words. And ride safe. Peace and love, baby.
Yep. Thank you, Sol. Thank you. Lamont, anything?
No, just glad to be part of this group. You're on all the channels. Follow PBA Moto Club, Life with the Devances. Very hilarious stuff. But thank you guys for having us on, and just proud to be a part of something that's gonna do greater things. So appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Joe.
At least Joe.
Yes. I wanted to say thank you for having us on the show. It's been fun being a part of the PBA Moto Club, guys. I would encourage everyone to learn how to ride. Just ride safely. It's fun. It's you get a whole bunch of different emotions when you ride. So please, try it out, guys. Be safe. Please follow my YouTube channel, Living Life with the Devances. You can look my name up on YouTube. YouTube. I'm famous. But yeah, guys, everybody be safe during this pandemic. Wear your mask, get your vaccine shot, unless you're gonna have babies. Other than that,
we'll win that championship again.
Yeah, hopefully we're gonna try our best. Go Ginebra.
I'm wearing shorts with Ginebra right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
My
see?
cousin just gave me some last night.
Oh, see, we're famous. Oh, yeah. Okay, those got the pockets in it. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
those.
the one with the pockets.
Yeah, see how I know? And it's life.
See how I know.
Yeah, I got those. I got those too.
Yeah, they're comfortable as hell.
There too.
All right,
Great.
guys.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you,
for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having us, guys. You guys,
Have a
you got.
good night.
Please follow my
Ride
YouTube.
soon.
Follow my YouTube. Okay.
Hey,
Early.
yeah, man, I want to get some stuff made too. Imprint Customs, man, for real.
Yeah. I'll
Oh,
message you soon.
You know,
I just got your design, Joe.
you know, I need stuff now.
I just saw your
On
design.
my YouTube, huh?
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right. Thank you,
All
guys.
right,
guys, have a good night.
You guys
Good
take
night.
so much.
Ride safe tomorrow.
All right now.
Right, mga Motopips, maraming salamat. Sobrang nag-enjoy kami, Papi. I'm quite surprised with the PBA Moto Club kasi it's very amazing nga yung ginagawa nila. Isipin mo lahat ng kinikita nila sa YouTube, kinikita nila sa mga merch nila, lahat dinodonate nila. It's really something, di ba? Kaya nga maganda yung ng ganito mga club kasi akala natin purong pagbomotor lang pero yung pala may mga nagagawang matino at yun na nga medyo abus na yung ilong ko si Moto Bear kasi kaninang nasa backstage sabi niya siya makikita.
Hindi na. Oo. Tapos hindi nagsalita.
Nagsasalita ako kanina, nauubusan lang rin ako. Expired na English ko, alas 8 na eh.
Oh, gusto ko lang pasalamatan siyempre the man who made everything possible. Siya yung nag-invite talaga, yung kinusap natin. Siyempre si Papi Jason Te of HJC of JTR Manila. Thank you. Maraming salamat for making this possible. Maraming salamat sa support. At syempre yun nga, Papi Gian, Papi Moto Bear, anything before we go?
O, Gian, mauna ka na.
Thank you sa lahat ng nanonood. Thank you sa lahat ng nanonood. Thank you sa nagtiyaga sa English namin.
Naubos na! Ang baon! Next week,
kanuna yung tatanggapin namin host para. Ayun, salamat lang sa lahat and salamat sa lahat ng patuloy na sumusuporta sa Imprint Customs. And yun, supportahan nyo yun, yung mga nakausap natin kanina, may mga collab tayo sa Imprint Customs.
Hey, Papi, congratulations, Billy Crawford.
Thank you.
Gian,
thank you.
Dapat may sayaw yun, ha?
Bright lights yun, bright lights yun, bright lights.
Walang sayaw, wala. Congrats in advance.
Thank you.
Motopips, maraming salamat sa mga nanood. Maraming salamat sa PBA Moto Club at pinagbigyan nyo kami ng oras para makipag-interview sa amin, makipagkwentuhan, makipagkulitan, no? Sa mga kamag-anak ko nanood, sana nanood kayo. Shout out sa pinsan ko, Ton Basco. Nag-comment ka, shout out, Divine. Shout out sa nanay ko kung nanood ka. Sa asawa ko, alam ko, kumakain ka na, gutom na ako, uwi mo akong pagkain, ha? Yun lang. Maraming salamat mga Motopips. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng nanood. Maraming salamat Papi Louie, Papi Gian sa oportunidad na makasama kayo ulit.
Hey, next week, abang yung segment ni Moto Bear, meron tayong finance with Moto Bear next week para mapilitan siya maganda. Uy, but anuin ko lang, shoutout ko lang pala yung tumawag kanina si Ma'am Grace Bernardo. Pasensya na ma'am, nawalan yata kayo ng load. Hindi na namin kayo na ibalik at nabanggit niya nga parang birthday daw ng asawa niya. Happy birthday po sa inyong husband. Sana
Happy birthday!
Bigyan natin ng jersey yun, Papi.
Birthday daw ni Papi Gian. Jersey para sa husband nyo. Kaya kung nakikinig pa po kayo,
message na lang kayo.
Para mabigyan. Ako rin po, birthday po nung husband ko. Sana may jersey din. Ayan, congratulations sa husband ni Ma'am Grace. Happy birthday. Kaya sana nag-good night na siya pero sana message mo pa rin kami. Again, maraming salamat sa mga nanonood. Motokem, Bocho Reyes, magandang gabi. Maraming salamat. Ileste, magandang gabi. Si Mr. Delinquente, si Eugene nanonood. Si Direk Ian, nanonood din kanina. Magandang gabi. And sino ba? Si President, si Michael Tiglao, si Henry, si Tita Henry, nanonood.
Shout out.
Ayun, so, mga Motopips, maraming salamat. Billy, Lamont, Sol, Rico, Joe, thank you very much. PBA Moto Club, maraming salamat sa lahat.
Happy Father's Day pala sa lahat.
Advance Happy Father's Day. Gian, Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day sa lahat.
Mag-abang na kayo ng regalo.
So yun, maraming salamat mga Motopips. See you again on Thursday.
Bye-bye. Thursday. Bye-bye.
Bye.